What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another YGOpro duel video in ranked, and this time I'm playing with the Odd Eyes Magic Spectre Magician deck yet again. I really just like this deck. I really like how it plays. I really like how it's built, all these different things. There are certain tweaks that I might want to make to it in the future, but as of the time that I've been filming these games, I can't really think of them off the top of my head. I mean, a lot of things are just limitations that I want to include, but like can't really justify including, like luster and stuff like that, just to give like ignister access, but even then, I think the deck's probably strong enough without that, but regardless, I'm not going to waste too much time talking about this deck list. You can see it on screen. It's just something that's very incredibly standard to utilize supporting desires and all that sort of nonsense, and ultimately, I've been finding it working very, very well. But like I said, not going to waste too much time in this little section of the video. Let us just jump straight in to the game. Spoiler alert, I still can't fucking see, but there are videos that have to be made, so we'll have to just deal. Alright. Pot of Desires, Bunbuku, Wisdom Eye, and he let me go first! Oh! Oh god! Alright, well, we're gonna normal summon this and get the one Kieran out of the deck before we do anything relating to this Pot of Desires. Ooh! Ooh, I'm getting heated. Ooh, doggy. Oh man, let's just activate this now. Draw cards. Odd Eyes Fusion Sky Iris. What's here? 2 more Bunbukus. This, an Abductor, an Oath Dragon. Nothing actually too terribly bad. I still have an Oath Dragon left in the deck. I have the Odd Eyes here. I've still got a Unicorn left in the deck, so I've got a Sky Iris target for a high scale. Yeah, this is all great. And I've got the Sky Iris play too with the Dragon Pit. Whoa! Pluses! Alright. So we're going to activate that, we're going to activate that. We're going to activate this, going into Oath Dragon. And so from here, I'll be able to use Oath Dragon to add back the Wisdom Eye, and then I'll be able to pop Dragon Pit out of my scale, because I've got multiple Dragon Pits left in deck. I don't have another Oath Dragon, and then the Wisdom Eye will get reset into the scale, we'll get another Dragon Pit, and then everything will be all good. Everything will be all good and dandy. So we'll activate this, destroying Dragon Pit, and we'll Light Phoenix? Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can actually just make this Odd Eyes Fusion live this turn, in fact, with tons of cards in my extra deck. This hand is great. This hand is great. My opponent won rock, paper, scissors and said, go first, mate. Oh, alright. So, what I'm capable of doing now is I can Pendulum Summon Kieran, Odd Eyes, Wisdom Eye, Dragon Pit, and I can go with this and Bunbuku into Odd Eyes Vortex, and then I can make Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, and that would be able to float into another Vortex if it dies. Yeah, that seems like the play. Alright, so we'll go for it. So yeah, we'll special summon one. Well, actually, do I want to go in Absolute? Well, Absolute will recycle the Blue Eyes, or not Blue Eyes, Odd Eyes. Ooh, Blue Eyes. Yo. Alright, so yeah, we'll go with these, because this just seems alright. Well, actually, I could make Flare Metal, but Flare Metal just doesn't seem worth right now, because he's at full life, so there is that. And then what we can do is we can activate this, yeah, activate the Odd Eyes Fusion, using, for Vortex. I'll do Light Phoenix, and I will do Bunbuku. Doing that, and then I will be able to go into Absolute Dragon with the Odd Eyes and the Dragon Pit, because Absolute Dragon, if it dies, it goes into another Vortex Dragon, as I've already stated. I've got 3 negations stocked up on this Vortex Dragon, which is good. I've got the Kieran, I've got the Absolute Dragon, which can negate attacks as well, so, oh man. This opening play seemed really good, and I don't even think I did nearly the right play. That's the weird thing, is that I don't feel like I did nearly as good of the play as I should have been doing. I'm not going to negate that. That's a free card. I mean, I don't care if I can't touch him next turn. That's a Megalo? Oh, man. Let's see. Let me see what's in this graveyard. A Dragoons and a Heavy Infantry. Alright, well, I'm going to activate this. I'm going to shuffle back the Light Phoenix to negate the Megalo, because he would be able to structure his chain links to where I wouldn't be able to negate this anyway. So I'm 100% fine with the Megalo not hitting the board, and I'm not going to let him resolve Neptibus because of Kieran. So he's killing the Vortex Dragon, which is fine because Absolute Dragon can bring it back off of negating an attack. So this is all fine and dandy. Oh, this matchup is so free. I should have known that I was playing against Mermails when he said go first. It was either Mermails or Blue Eyes. And this board is just equally as good against both of them because Kieran is just a boss. This negates cards, and this negates attacks, so that way like they can't attack over Kieran to try and force its bounce. Like, this is all just really good. All very good. Another Megalo. This time with a Neptibus. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I don't think you understand what's going on here, but I think you're trying to play around it the best you possibly can. So I commend you for that, but Absolute Dragon just kind of shuts down this entire deck, and so does Kieran. So, alright, Abyss Sphere, respectable. Kieran can just bounce your Lind though, so that's not a threat. The Dragoons is fine. Megalo, yeah, you're going to try and get double attacks. Cool, cool. Neat, neat. Cool, cool. Do you have the Equip spell in your hand already? Otherwise, I don't see the reason to add Sphere. That's the thing. Let's see. Well, he could actually... He's got 5 waters, so he could Moulinglace me and take this 1 card out of my hand, but that doesn't matter. It won't matter at all unless he's able to attack over this Absolute Dragon, which will trigger a Vortex. So, interesting. I don't think there's any way he can affect... I don't think there's any way the Mermail deck can effectively play through this board. Ah, there's a Moulinglace. Okay, so he didn't have the Equip spell, period. That's interesting. Yeah, sure, take the 1. Take it. I don't care. Take it. You're going to summon Diva, and you're going to special Neptibus, and then as soon as Neptibus hits the board, I'm going to Kieran it. And then your card in hand is Abyss Sphere. Now, I know this, and so you're not going to be able to do anything about this entire situation. So we'll bounce this, bounce that. No effects. Wait, did he have double Dragoons? No, he only had 1. Okay. I'm okay with this. I was like, wait a second, did he already resolve double Dragoons? In which case I was like, wait, I probably should have let that go. Because the only things he'd be able to destroy, the only thing he would be able to destroy is Skyris. Whereas like Absolute would float into Vortex, and then he just wouldn't be able to kill that. So there's that. But yeah, so this Kieran's in my hand, ready for the next turn. If he tries to attack with Moulinglace into Absolute, yeah. Oh man, look at this late ass Maxi. I'm under 1 day, so there is that to remember. I can use this to get back Wisdom Eye, and then immediately discard it. So there is, or I could actually just go ahead and fuel another Dragon Pit because I do still have 1 left in the deck, and then that'll also fuel a Scale. Yeah, that seems good. Let's do that. I know this is Abyss Sphere. I know this is Neptibus. So I just have to not let him resolve those cards, and everything's fine and dandy. But I get to attack with something weak, use Absolute Dragon to negate its attack. I can put myself under 1 day next turn by killing this, or just putting it back in his hand. So there's that. But I think this is all just fine. But I get to pop this. I actually have Tempest I can search too. I can search Tempest, I can search Tornado. I've got Bambuku in my extra deck. Yeah, this is all just way too much. This is all way too much. So yeah, we'll activate this. This can get discarded for Dragon Pit now, which will force the Maxi to allow me to get some extra cards, and that'll also make the Moulinglace not live. So there's that. So that's the entire reason for that play, is that it fuels an extra Dragon Pit in my extra deck, but then also it allows me to do some things. Since I know since I know what this card is, there's no reason for me not to just go ahead and trigger it, because I can get the Neptibus out of his hand, I can make his water count awkward for the Moulinglace, and then like he's going to give me at least 1 card here, so the Maxi becomes Upstart, or the Lind actually floats, and it gives me an extra card, which, you know, is something I want to see before that. Oh, it just goes straight into Teus. Okay, well that's an Apex Avian. Oh, this deck is so strong. Why is this deck so strong? Alright, so what I get to do is I get to Pendulum Summon Bambuku, Wisdom Eye, and these 2. And I get to bounce 1 to bounce this. Let's see, what's in his grave? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 waters. So if I kill these, then he's basically never going to drop that Mooling Glace unless he draws Salvage. But I'm going to empty my hand anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. So yeah, we'll special summon. Oh, he lost connection. Well then, damn it. Well, basically what I was going to do is I was going to Pendulum Summon here. And I was going to go Pendulum Summon the Wisdom Eye, the Bambuku, the Kirin, and the Apex Avian. The Bambuku searches Fox, and then I'm able to use Kirin to bounce the Wisdom Eye, and then bounce his Mooling Glace, and he can't drop it, and then also left the field, so he can't attack me next turn, because his next turn's battle phase gets skipped. I'm not going to kill him this turn because he's under 1 day, but I'm going to be able to normal summon the Fox, get a trap, and then I'm going to be able to, attack into the Megalo with Bambunku, negate the attack, special like Vortex. There's so many different things I do that put myself so far ahead in this game that it just does not even matter. Like, there's no way he's winning this game because I've got Apex Avian plus Kirin plus Fox and Trap card, and then also possible Vortex. That's 4 layers of negation that one Neptibus has to go through, and the Mooling Glace is going to be back in his hand, so like I already said, he can't attack me next turn, and he's going to be at too many waters to ever drop the Mooling Glace, because he's going to be at 8 waters at the end of the turn after I kill Megalo and after I kill Diva. So, all things considered, I think that game was pretty well locked up in my favor, as my opponent probably saw, because that's why he left. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to my Facebook pages, Twitch links, and background music playlist links if you want to check those out. That's what they're there for. They're a resource there for you to use. Other than that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know some people that might like my content, then definitely share my videos around and share my stuff around, and maybe encourage them to subscribe. If you want to, help support the channel, helping the community of my subscriber base grow larger in any way you can, is the best way to show your support. It gives me larger numbers, gives me more time to dedicate into making different sorts of content. I've got a couple things in the works that I'm trying to finalize editing on in my spare time, but it's something that's taking me a long time to actually put together, because I actually do have to write out scripts and stuff for it, because I want to make sure my points are coherent and to the point and all that sort of nonsense. But that's a tale for another day. But anyway, thank you, as usual, for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this deck and these games and all that sort of nonsense. But other than that, as always, guys, take care.